Get ready for the morning rush.
A quick wrap of your news and weather. We start with Kristen Curry.
Good morning. We'll begin with our next big weather maker. A storm system lifting northeast across Arizona is going to help fuel a round of showers for those of you near the western state line. Just a stray shower or two within central New Mexico. Sunshine, though, further off to the east. Crystal?
So much, Kristen, as you get ready to head out the door, following the day's top local stories. We start with Catherine Mazzone.
The state is working to put away a man they call a safety risk. A grand jury indicted 28-year-old Casey Logan on 2 counts of sexual exploitation of children. It's punishable by more than 10 years in jail and lifetime sex offender registration. But a district court judge gave Logan conditional discharge. No jail time, no registration, just 5 years probation. Earlier this year, Logan violated his probation, according to New Mexico Corrections. Now, the state attorney general says he's seeking revocation of probation and the maximum sentence. The defense argues Logan may not be fit for trial due to mental illness. Sarah?
The trial for 2 former police officers accused of murder continues in just hours. This after a former SWAT sergeant and crisis intervention negotiator took the stand yesterday. Sergeant James Fox told the jury the standoff between James Boyd and Dominique Perez and Keith Sandy concerned him for many reasons. He says the terrain was difficult and prosecutors point to the fact that a SWAT call-out would have brought a crisis negotiation team to the foothills. Instead, supervisors on scene declined, saying officers had things taken care of. Why prosecutors weren't able to wrap yesterday and what we can expect today coming up in the 5 Facts. Adam?
New this morning, Dutch investigators say the Malaysian Airlines Flight 17 that crashed 2 years ago in 2014 was downed by a missile brought from Russian territory into a pro-Russian area of Ukraine. The statement was made at a news conference earlier today by a Dutch-led investigative group. At least 298 passengers were on board when the jetliner was shot down in the July month of that year. Ukrainian forces have not responded to the allegations.
New this morning, Wells Fargo CEO says he's forfeiting $41 million in stock awards and his yearly salary and bonus. This while the bank's directors conduct an independent investigation into millions of fake accounts. Wells Fargo also says the head of the retail banking division will not get any severance or stock awards in connection with her recent retirement.
A suspect in a deadly shooting still on the streets this morning after one of the other suspects was apprehended. Police recently alerted the public to be on the lookout for Joe Newsom and Antoinette Martinez, accused in the murder of Larry Sanchez. Yesterday, detectives arrested Newsom at the Sahara Motel at California and Gibson after a short standoff. Martinez still wanted. She's considered armed and dangerous. The third suspect, Dakota Cook, is already behind bars.
On to some breaking overnight news. A black man shot by police in San Diego has died. Authorities now say he was acting erratically and pulled an object from his pocket before police shot him yesterday. Police later said that the man was not armed. The police chief is asking the community to remain calm and is promising a thorough investigation.
Newly released video of the jail fight that sent one MDC guard to the hospital last month. Inmates began to fight in the day room, and then some inmates started scattering as others continued to fight. Guards rushed in to try to break up the fight, and that night one of the guards was loaded up into an ambulance. No word on if any of them were charged or what kind of injuries the guard actually had.
On to developing news now. Police are reviewing video of an officer-involved shooting, this time in Phoenix. They say officers stopped a driver in a mini-mart parking lot last night. That's when the driver allegedly put the car in reverse and rammed a patrol SUV with officers nearby. The suspect raised a handgun, according to police, and the officer fired his gun, hitting the suspect. The suspect listed in critical condition at this time. The passenger is in police custody.
Today's Metro Threat Index added to rain chances pretty slim, but if we do manage to get a storm in here, we'll just be watching for some winds as well as a little bit of that light to moderate rain. Mostly into this afternoon and evening, those are the peak times that will have the best chance of squeezing out rain, but we do look to see this Metro Threat Index climb as we get into tomorrow. Crystal?
Kristen, on to a check of your morning drive. Here's some good news as you start your Wednesday morning. Nothing major out there to talk about. No major incidents tying up the roadways. As you can see, though, traffic building a little bit on Paseo del Norte as you reach I-25.
A mountain lion is no longer roaming Bernalillo after it crossed right in front of a family. KRQE viewer Juana Mujica and her family were driving down Highway 44 on Sunday when they say something ran into the road. They stopped and watched the big cat climb a tree. Bernalillo police showed up, so did Game and Fish. They were able to capture the mountain lion and then take it away to safety.
Oh my
That'd be
goodness.
pretty frightening for them.
That's a big
Those
mountain lion.
Those big old paws.
I wasn't sure if they were just showing you the size of the paw or if they were taking his little heartbeat. He's
Oh
alive.
yeah.
I don't know.
He is
alive.
alive.
Yes, he was just
Doing well.
relocated.
Just doing mountain lion things now. All right, time now for the 5 facts.
Start at number 5. A well-known museum in Belen has taken center stage in the world's largest ghost hunt this weekend. Dozens of people will be looking for paranormal activity inside the Harvey House during a live international broadcast. Proceeds go to the Valencia County Animal Shelter. To learn how to sign up, go to our website, KRQE.com.
Number 4, Rio Rancho mother is asking for battery charges against a 7-year-old who she says injured her son. Second grader Jacob Shepard was taken to the nurse's office at Puesta del Sol Elementary School after a playground fight. Sandra Shepard says he was dropped on his head by another 7-year-old who was suspended for a day. That case has now been forwarded to juvenile probation.
At number 3, warmer today in the 80s, mix of sun and clouds overhead, stray showers possible over central New Mexico, better chances further off to the west.
Number 2 now, former Police Sergeant James Fox expected to take the stand again today in the murder trial of 2 former APD officers, Keith Sandy and Dominique Perez. Prosecution expected to wrap up today after jurors' car trouble led to a 2-hour delay yesterday. The defense could have dozens of witnesses testify in the coming days, possibly including Sandy and Perez.
And number 1, a decision over whether your electric bill will go up could come as early as this morning. The Public Regulation Commission meets today, set to discuss PNM's proposed rate hike. That increase could cost $41.3 million, which would translate into customers seeing about a 6% hike in their monthly bills. We'll bring you that decision as soon as it does come down on air and on our website, KRQE.com.
So there is a lot coming up this week, and we have ABQ 365's event expert in-house today. We're talking about Balloon Fiesta, but also some art shows. You don't want to miss
cool.
that.
Sounds good. We'll also be talking about a pumpkin patch. You don't want to miss that.
All on Fox New Mexico after the break. We'll see you on the other side.